We're going to install Rundeck. Rundeck is an open source automation service with a web console. It allows you to run automation scripts, whether it's Bash or Python or whatever else, and schedule them in jobs and really keep all of your scripts organized and running. So we're going to install that. We're going to install it on Ubuntu Server 2004. So the first thing we want to do is add the repository. I use the repository for Ubuntu servers so that we can keep everything up to date. So to do that, we're going to grab the repo key, and then we're going to add it. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to update the source list, and this is going to add the links. I'll just copy these here. There we go. And then we're going to do an apt update. Make sure everything's up to date with the new sources we put in, and now we can install Rundeck. Okay, and this is a fresh install VM, so we'll go ahead and say yes. So once this installs, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to install the database. So this will take a minute here. Okay, so now we're going to use Mariadb, so we're going to install Mariadb server. Oops, I should spell it right. Oh, helps to pay attention. So we're going to install the Mariadb server here, and then we'll go in and we'll create a Rundeck DB database, and we'll create a user and to access the database. Okay. We'll call it Rundeck DB. Now we can create a user, and let's get a password for that user here. Okay, create the user Rundeck. Okay, now we want to grant all privileges on all of the tables in all databases to Rundeck. There we go. Now we can flush privileges. Helps to spell right. Okay. Now that the database is created, we have a password. Now we can configure Rundeck. So the properties are held in etc rundeck, rundeck config, the properties file. What we'll want to do is we'll want to put our server IP in here, and we'll want to enter the password that we created so that it can connect to the database. Okay, you can leave, this is all the defaults, you can leave that, and we're just going to add, our block at the bottom. And this is the basics of what we need. So we'll put that in here. Whoops. Okay, and then we're going to take that password that we created. And we'll put the IP address of this server. Okay. Now with that configured, we can go ahead and enable the Rundeck service. This will enable it, and then we're going to start it. Okay, let's see what happened here. Okay, I see it running there. And let's see. We could check the status here by doing this, and we can see that it says that it's running, so let's see what happens. Yeah, this has done this to me before where it's takes a minute to come up, but there it is. It looks like it's up. The default username is admin and admin. So once you log in, you can start creating projects, and I'm going to do another video where we go over creating projects and organizing our scripts. Where we go over organizing everything and how the structure works and how we can schedule scripts. So we'll do that in the next video.